How's everybody doing tonight? How was everybody's day? My day was pretty good. Couldn't complain. Got a little bit of work done while I was working, of course. Tonight I'm going to do another sauce from this 4-pack I got from my coworker Angela. She got it for me last year when she was on vacation. So I'm going to continue on with the sauces that I was saying I'll get it done. Hold on a second, I dropped something on the floor. Okay, piece of paper fell off it. So this one's called a red habanero. It's right here, not open. But yeah, the red habanero. It has white vinegar, red chili pepper powder, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, cornstarch, citric acid, flavoring, xena gum, potassium, sobate, sodium, benzoate. Yes, benzoate. So, pretty basic ingredients. The habaneros in the number. Well, it also has water in it too. Sorry, but it's pretty basic hot sauce. The habanero stuff is in the top three or four in the list of peppers. I mean, the ingredients, I should say. I'm sorry. And so it's going to have a tiny bit of habanero heat to it, but it won't be too bad. Nothing I can't handle, but these seals, extra protective seals, I can't stand. Yeah, right off the bat, if you smell it, you could definitely smell the vinegar in it, and the garlic. Maybe I should have shaken it up a little bit. The texture is the same way as the ghost pepper one I did the other night. Kind of like not real runny, but it kind of has a little bit of texture to it. That one's not overly hot. This one would be good for like if you were putting it in soup. Maybe on some pizza or even some tacos. For like a non-chili head, if he was eating this stuff right here, it would probably definitely light him up. Hey, what's going on, Gunty? How you doing? How's your day going, bro? Sorry, I didn't get to. I was in the middle of doing the review of the hot sauce. I mean, I got to pick up on the garlic on it. It's pretty tasty. This is from the that company I told you it was from the other day. It's called Renano. We can't remember if she said she got it from down in the Caribbean when she was there, when she was on vacation like last summer. But it's a pretty good like party pack of hot sauces. It got a little something for everybody. Got a little bit of a tingle in the back of the throat from it. Yeah, it was I would say it has a pretty. It's a nice savory taste for a hot sauce. I mean, it has a little bit of habanero heat. I mean, I could feel a little bit of tingling on the back of my throat a little bit from it. But I mean, you might like it if you put it on something, Jen. It might be a little warm on you for you, but yeah, this would definitely be good if you put it on like I said on some. This would probably be good on some chili or some stew if you was going to have a bowl of it, a bowl of chili or something like that. I don't, but no, they won't say the SHU on this one right here. I would my best educated guess. This one's probably only like 25 to 30,000 Scoville. It got a little bit of heat. I mean, it has habanero in it. Habaneros are not probably around 350 to 375,000 Scoville, but it doesn't mean this is going to be that hot. But with all the other ingredients, it'll water it down or calm it down a little bit. If you give me a second, I gotta get a new paper towel. Give me 1 second. Yeah, just because a hot peppers, like certain peppers or certain Scoville units, and you put it in a hot sauce, it doesn't make it automatically be like a scorching hot sauce. Like you could run all the ingredients in this hot sauce, but if you put the hot pepper at the very last ingredient, it won't be you won't pick up on any of the heat, or it won't be as hot. So you could add more and more ingredients in front of it, it will just be more flavorful. Right. I think you're right with that, Gunthy. What's going on, Annie? Yeah, it's like I got a bottle of uh, repercussion, and it doesn't say how hot it is on the bottle, but I googled it, and it's like 1.5 million Scoville. And I put that on breakfast sandwiches when I'm walking to the bus stop, and I mean it doesn't really affect me too much because my tolerance is still fairly high. Yeah, I mean, like last night, I fell asleep during the third period of the Pens game, and I couldn't stay. I couldn't keep my eyes open, and I woke up and I seen that the Pens won. They got to win tomorrow too, so it's okay, Gunty. Enjoy the game. I'd like to see the Habs in the conference finals with the Pens. That'd be pretty cool. But I also soaked some gummy worms with my new tincture, the redheaded stepchild. I ate one of them like the other day, so they've been soaking for a couple days. They're actually pretty solid right now. This is all clumped together. They don't even look like they're separate. I can't even get them separated. They're all one big giant piece. Yeah, some of my coworkers know better not to take anything from me if I have it like this. It's kind of funny. Try to get one of these worms out. Let me go from here. Okay, here we go. We got it. So you don't think there's nothing else on the plate. But this is soaked. This was soaked all day for like a day and a half, 2 days, with the redheaded stepchild. Got the typical tincture burn all on the tongue. It's not going to move to the back of the throat or anything. At least I don't hope it. I don't think it will. Kind of feels like a pepper burn on my tongue right now. I want to say right now my tongue is probably at a 6, almost a 7. It's kind of like a unique burn with that. I don't know what it was. I don't think my tolerance is low today. It's been going up and down lately. But not really, John. It had, it still had the gummy bear taste, but I hit when I was chewing it, I hit a very soft spot where the tincture must have soaked in because once I chewed it up, my mouth started really burning really bad. Yeah, so this I really like how this redheaded stepchild is turning out. Like I said, when I did that Robbie the other night, it it really lit me up a little bit. Like this tincture right now, this gummy bear, my tongue is still burning pretty good. It's not so much at a 6 or a 7 right now. It's probably hovering around a 5, but it's starting to come down a little bit. But yeah, I found it more fun soaking like gummy worms and gummy bears inside the tincture for a couple of days, and it gets all over the gummy bears and the worms. It puts like a nice little glaze on the stuff. And the more you chew on it, excuse me, it it'll burn your mouth up. So right now, like I said, my throat's a little bit dry right now because I was drinking iced tea all day today. Well, since I got home, and the tincture, the gummy bears finally hitting the back of the throat a little bit. But yeah, it was a good burn. Oh yeah, Evil Red. I mean, it's hot, but but the redheaded stepchild, since I've been evaporating it, I still got a coffee filter inside the jar, and so it's just slowly evaporating like that a little bit. So I'm gonna keep it like that for another probably about another week and see what happens, and then I'm gonna start bottling it up and just have them there because then it'll still evaporate even more. So I don't know how much of it will evaporate out of it. I'll get probably less in the jar the more it evaporates. So I'm just going to try to get as many of them bottled up as possible because then I can start trying to sell some. Yeah, I want to say when I ate that gummy worm with that tincture on it, it probably hit like maybe like a 2 million Scoville pepper for a real quick few seconds, and then it went right back down real quick. So I want to say it probably hit probably like a 2 million like a 2 million Scoville pepper. But I'm not saying this is 2 million Scoville, but with all the peppers in it, who knows how hot this thing is because it still has a little bit of alcohol in it. My hands never touched it, Jen. I used the fork. But did have that hot sauce touch my hand because I had some of it rolled off on the side of the bottle. But I'll wash my hands before I take a shower, and then I'll be all right with that. But yeah, this is where it's at right here. Maybe I'll save you. Maybe I'll take us to work so so you can have one tomorrow, Jen, when we're watching the hockey game. Oh yeah, I'll definitely wear gloves while I'm bottling it. I mean, I got that long injector that'll fill it up, fill the bottles up. But I know what you mean because I'll put it over a plate just in case anything ever overflows. And then, yeah, definitely don't want to have that tincture on my hands and then take my contacts out or anything like that. That's horrible. I had that happen to me a couple times, and it's not fun. Not what, not none. No, that tincture touching your eyes or touching your face. That's horrible. You want to try one of these gummy bears tomorrow, Jen? I could bring some into you. Well, bring some over. But we could do that when we play some Kings in the Corner. Eat a gummy bear, whoever loses. But I know I'll eat one just for the fun of it. All right. I'll put this in the bag with all the other stuff. But hey, Gunthy, what time's so the hockey game's on right now? Annie, I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no. But if it is, it probably won't be the exact Pepper X that people are saying what he says it is. I mean, that's a good question. I'm saying I'm not sure if he is or not because, like I said, currently the hottest pepper out there that you could get your hands on is going to be the chocolate warthog. And you can talk to any real chili head that eats peppers. They will say the warthog and the chocolate warthog and the chocolate primatali are the hottest peppers you could get your hands on. Because I'm not saying that Pepper X doesn't exist. No, Annie asked if I think that Pepper X will be released to the public, and I said I don't know. All I know is the hottest peppers you could get your hands on are the chocolate warthog, the red warthog, and the chocolate primatali. And each one of those. Oh, sorry about the question. I'm sorry. What time did the game start? Is it on now? It's the Canadians and the Lightning, isn't it? Who's winning that series anyway? Is it the Canadians winning it or is it the Lightning? 7 Eastern time. Okay. Yeah, the Penguins are playing tomorrow and it's at 7. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm saying this right now. I'm saying it on my live stream right now. If the Penguins come back and win this series, I'm shaving this off until I'll grow a new one. This is all coming off if we win. Nice. 2 games to 1. Okay. It would be cool to see a Canadian team win the Stanley Cup, but I mean, I don't think it's going to happen this year. I mean, you never know. The Canadians the Canadians may have the best shot. You and me both. I can't. I despise the Flyers. As you see, I got the Penguin tattoo right there. Messed up but it's a Penguin tattoo. But well, that's good. But the Pens are they're in a little bit of trouble. They can't afford to level. Of course, this series they can't lose anymore. They got to win out. So they have to. Good thing about it is they're playing at home tomorrow. Then today's Sunday, Wednesday they're going to be out in Philadelphia again, and then Saturday they'll be back here. Okay, think the Penguins are back from back in the 90s are the only one that came back to win four straight after being down 3 games to none back in the 90-91 playoffs against the Boston Bruins. I think that was the playoff series because that was the year Boston gave us the hardest time ever in the playoffs. Granted, Ulf Samuelsson hit Cam Neely in the knee with his with a check. He took his leg out, but I think the Penguins are going to redo history with this one. I'm pretty good. How about yourself? Nice to meet you. Welcome. I'm from the United States. Okay. Was that the one when Raymond Bourque got his when he got his Stanley Cup his last year? I remember watching that game when we had it on at work, man. I was ecstatic seeing Raymond Bourque get his Stanley Cup. That was an exciting series right there. Can I read Russian? No, I can't, but he asked he asked me about I know he said he's from Russia but that's all I know. I can't read Russian. I don't know what he said. I mean, everything he said is in English. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be a fun night. Just hopefully the right Penguins show up and not go to sleep because right now the Penguins they still need to hold on to the heart that they took from Philadelphia because Philly had the Flyers had the Penguins' heart the last 3 games, and Penguins came back and took it. But I knew it was going to be a tough series. Like a couple days before the series started, there was Bob Erie. He used to play for the Penguins back in the '90s. He worked for the NHL Network right now. He came in, me and him was talking, and I asked him what's his prediction on the series. He said he's going to go to Game 7. I said 6, but I don't know about 6 now. I think Bob might be right. He said it's going to be 7, so it's going to be 7. That's why I'm saying that now. Has no choice to be 7 because we got to win 4. So it's going to be a hard fight when we get it. So are the Canadians playing at home, Gunthy, or is it going to be? Are they down in Tampa Bay? We're talking about hockey. I did some hot sauce, and I ate a tincture soaked gummy worm. All right, you have a good day. Thank you for stopping, buddy. Oh, nice. Penalty box is full. Sweet. Not quite like it was against the Penguins and the Flyers in Game 2 when they had 4 people in each box. That was pretty impressive. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. But the Molson Arena is one of the arenas I would really like to go see. I'd like to be able to go up to Montreal and see all those banners hanging up on the Raptors. That would be very impressive. Yeah, I think it was too, Jen. Yeah, everything was embellished with that because they had it was like a comedy show showing all those people going into the penalty box. That's going to be probably a butt end of many people's jokes on sports channels around the world in the next year or two, probably during the summertime. But it's crazy. It all started because of Brian Rush fighting with that one guy right behind the net, and then everything else started falling apart. And then the Penguins couldn't capitalize on it with one of the best power plays. That's crazy. Okay, that tincture got me up back up to about 5. It's hitting the back of the throat. It's actually, matter of fact, it's all on the back of the throat right now. Kind of hard for me to talk because it's making my voice crack a little bit. But yeah, that whole game was an embarrassment in game number 2. But probably is. I wish I could have went up to seeing the old forum. Did I do more? Yeah, I did a little drop of it. I did probably about that much on the dropper. I didn't do a full Robbie or anything. Yeah, I just needed a little bit more to keep my burn up a little bit. I needed to feel it like right here. Not so much in the ears or anything, because my ears ain't going to pop right now. I didn't do enough to make my ears pop. But unless Clayton comes in, then I'll have to do one. But I don't think he'll stop in. You never know though. But if he does stop in, I'll do a Robbie with him for him. But other than that, yeah, I just did a little drop. Like it's more so, like I said, it's a little bit on the tongue and a little bit on the back of the throat. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm sure the Bell Center is probably one of the craziest arenas in the league. Yeah, I know when the Penguins played the Rangers in the playoffs like 4 years ago. I went to a game and man, that place was real loud. It was rocking. We were all chanting Igor for Igor Sugurshin. We got him off his game. He got pulled out of it, and he got pulled. We ended up winning the game, but we ended up losing the series right after that. They went up to New York and they lost 2 games, 2 more games, and then we ended up losing the series. They came back here and won. So yeah, it was pretty loud at PPG Paints. My ears were hurting me for about a week after that. Yeah, Jen, you should know me by now. I can't just stop at eating gummy bears and doing hot sauce. So did you ever find out where those when those toothpicks are going to be released, Gunty, or aren't they? You said they're going to be what, 16 million Scoville toothpicks or 9 million Scoville toothpicks? Whatever it is, it sounds like it'd be fun. Okay. It was pretty. It sounds like it would be a pretty unique challenge because you have to have it on the side of your mouth, right in the crack of where your lips separate on the back, and you'll have that toothpick hit, and then it'll just burn your gums up pretty bad. I could probably soak tinctures into toothpicks in tincture. Hey, what's going on, Asia? How you doing? Just got done doing a hot sauce. I ate a gummy worm soaked in my tincture, and I just did a drop of tincture, burning up a little bit. Not too much right now. I'm coming down from all the heat, but back of the throat feels as if I ate like a dozen of super hot wings. But okay, we got 4 people in the room. We have 10 likes. That's pretty good. I like that. I like having 10 likes. That's good. But yeah, tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I won't be on. I'm gonna be with Jen. But the next time I come on, I'm gonna do another one of these hot sauces. I did 2 already. I'm gonna do one more, and then do some more tincture, or maybe something else. I don't know what I want to do yet, but that'll be one of my next live stream in about 2 days. I'll go from there, see what's going on. But who knows? Maybe me and Jen might do a live stream tomorrow. I'll have to wait and see, but we'll have to go somewhere to do it. But we'll figure something out. If it's not tomorrow, it's going to be on Tuesday. I promise there's going to be a live stream. Well, that is a a big toothpick. Wonder why it's so big like that. Is it like just for the challenge of it? Well, those are skewers. Kind of weird that they're making that into a challenge. Yeah, let me know if you ever find out when they're going to get released, and I'll see if I can pick them up. Is that from that company that company that held the Nintendo Switch contest, or did they just make them certain way? That might just been like a specific challenge for a contest. Sometimes they release stuff like that because I know when I was in the hot pepper eating contest, it opened up with a chug, and but they did Harvest 912 did a sauce like a warthog chug sauce, and I tried to see if they have it on there. They have it, but I mean, but it's on their website, but it wasn't available. So I chugged a bottle of it at the hot pepper eating contest. But I after that I went on to eat 25 of the 25 hot peppers. Okay, we'll have to find out which guy it is. Maybe we can get him on the League of Fire on their website. Well, no, this is another one. This was called the Monster Mash. There's another one they have. Is called I've got something called Warthog something, but the one I did was called the Monster Mash. I mean, I drank it, and it wasn't. I mean, it was hot, but I mean, but it didn't really phase me. And when I found out that it was going to open up with a hot sauce chug most of the year last year, I was a little worried about it because I thought it was going to be like it was going on Saturday. How you doing, bro? But I thought it was going to be a brutal way to start it off with, and I handled it pretty good. I thank God I ate like 4 or 5 peanut butter and banana sandwiches, and then I had a cheeseburger and some fries. So this year I'm gonna double up on the cheeseburger and fries and eat a couple more peanut butter jelly sandwiches right before the belt match starts. That should help me a little bit. So I should go deeper into the contest. My goals this year, I'm not playing around. My goal is to win. I'm not going to hesitate. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to win this one. If Ethan Morgan, I'm only going to be worried about if Ethan Morgan's going to be in there. Pepper Pelagic, me and him are going to go neck and neck this year. I promise you that. We'll be in the speed round. Anybody else who's making it into the speed round, they're just going to be obstacles. I'm just going to go right through them. Yes, it's going to be streamed. Yeah, I'm just going to do. I'm going to do. I already know what I'm expecting, so it just depends on who my competition is. I'm not taking any prisoners this year. I'm not even going to ask any questions. I'm just going to go up there and do my thing. I mean, I made it to the 10th round last year. I'm going to make it to the final round this year. So I'm making that prediction right now. You could go to Vegas or the local casino. If you could bet on this, I'm gonna make it to the speed round. Gunther, you should come down to Pittsburgh for the hot pepper eating contest. See what you got. It should be fun. If I don't if I know I'm like I said I'm gonna stream it. If Ethan Morgan's going to be in it, he's going to stream it. I'm saying if Dean brings in the Peppers because he's part of the Wrecking Crew, he'll probably stream it also. And then depending on who's from the League of Fire, who's there, it may be live stream from the League of Fire. Last year it wasn't. This is the time to practice, bro. Get a bunch of peppers and start eating. Last year was that was my first hot pepper eating contest, and I'll tell you what, I ate a lot of peppers from about almost this time last year all the ways up until like November and December. I mean, you'd be surprised what you could do if you put a little bit of training in. It's fun. That's what I enjoy. But yeah, I mean, takes a little bit of practice, then you'll get right into it. I mean, I should have been. I mean, in my off season, I should have been doing challenges, but that's okay. I'm resting my stomach, burning up on tinctures, maybe doing maybe some mild habaneros every once in a while. I might eat some like when I'm eating my dinner or whatever. But it's not going to take me long to get my tolerance back up because it's still there. It just needs to be tweaked. It just needs to be pushed to the limit again. Yeah, hopefully within the next month or two, I should be able to get some peppers. I'm counting those days down. Maybe I'll crank out a challenge real soon. Maybe get some fire cubes or something to have a little bit of fun. I need to get some points for the League of Fire, but I can't do too many. Okay. So see, what you do is this is the way I found out doing when I did my high peppering contest. Just chew, swallow. You don't have to try to chew or try to chew them up as much as you can, and then swallow them, and then like sometimes in between rounds. I mean, it could be like a 2 or 3 minute wait period in between that. So that's when the peppers start going kicking in, and you start burning a little bit. But by the time you get the other peppers, you're starting to come down from the other peppers. And generally, if the peppers before the round that you move on to are hot, you'll find out how hot the other peppers are. They gradually will get hotter. It kind of balances them out, I guess. I mean, that's what my opinion is. But when I tapped out after eating two 7-pot primos and a Rosa Shahina, that burn was growing. I mean, I probably could have went on to ate those peppers in the 10th round, but I was like, you know what? I knew something told me, you did good. You made it to the 10th round, which is the final round in the regulation, because then there was two bonus rounds, and then there was a speed round. And by then, it would it would have been insane seeing everybody that would made it to the speed round with me making it up to the speed round, and then but yeah, it would have been crazy seeing like 6 or 7 people make it to the speed round because Michael Dougherty made it to the round before the speed round, and then he left after I did, and it was pretty fun. Even the UK Chili Queen said it was probably one of the most craziest the contests that she's seen the whole entire season last year, where everybody was loud. I had a large crowd calling like chanting my name when I was out at the table. It was pretty intense, but yeah, Gunther, you just got to try to eat a few peppers. To start out small, work your way up. May not happen this year. Could happen next year. I mean, I started eating serious pods, not this past year, but the year before. I used to get them just from Linda's Fiery Treats, and I had a couple boxes from Jason Beard. Like last year, it was Clayton, Linda's Fiery Treats. Yeah, that's the only thing that could be worse. I mean, it's bad sometimes. But I tell you what, you learn how to, it helps you know that you can do it if you're getting sick. I tell you what, because I mean, like sometimes those peppers don't want to come up, especially when you're trying to wake up in the morning or when it wakes you up and you try to get them out. It's definitely it's better to get them out before, yeah. Or you could just or you could just chug a lot of milk, and then you'll just throw everything up and out of your stomach. That's what it's. I get like I sometimes if I eat those fire cubes, they just come right up. They burn me up to the point where I cramp up so bad. It's horrible. That's the best thing you could do is try to get it out of your system as soon as you can. I mean, I try to ride it out sometimes, but man, those cramps are brutal. I remember one time I ate some peppers. This was probably bad. I want to say it was like November, and I think I ate one on the way up to the bus stop. I started cramping up. I thought I was going to puke before I got to work, and hey, what's going on, Lucky? How you doing? And I thought I was going to puke going to work, but as soon as I got to work, I drank I drank some coffee and I started cramping up real bad, and I had to drink some poured a little bit of coffee creamer in a cup. I drank that. That made me throw up everything I had in my stomach. Yeah, yeah. The best thing to do when you're eating a lot of peppers, or even sometimes it's only one pepper, depends on how well you're prepped. It hits your stomach and it automatically wants to come right back out. Yeah, it's always best if you're going to do it. Make sure you prep. Eat like something that has like mashed potatoes or peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Because a lot of times when I do my live streams before I get on, I'll eat like especially some like multiple hot peppers, or if I'm going to eat like warthogs or something super hot. What I'll do is I'll eat. I'll make sure I have a big meal, a lot of mashed potatoes, like a lot of starch, and then a little bit before I get on, I'll eat like 4 or 5 peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and then I'll go right into eating. I'll still get the burn from the pepper. My mouth still gets totally burnt, but it helps makes me tolerate the burn a little bit longer, and it doesn't have as bad as a effect on my stomach as it would if I were to go in there partially prepped. Because those peppers, once they hit the stomach, it could be a bad situation. Sometimes I'll know as soon as it hits my stomach, I'll know exactly what is going to happen. Like if I were to do a spoonful of this double doom, which I will not right now because I mean I'm on 100% prep. As soon as that stuff hits your stomach, my stomach will start churning. But yeah, it all comes down to how much you prep when you do that, Gunty. Like when I just coughed a little bit right there, I got a little bit of taste of the hot sauce. Not the tincture or anything like that. But I tasted the vinegar from the hot sauce. But yeah, if you got tinctures, you could work your way up to hot peppers. I mean, but tinctures are a totally different kind of burn. Gunther, you're in the League of Fire, aren't you? I think if you aren't, I think you should because I mean, if you do challenges, you could give people a run for the money in the League of Fire. You don't have to enter a hot pepper eating contest. You could just stick with the challenges. There's a lot of people that just do the challenges, but then some people who do the hot eat the hot peppers, they also do challenges like Stephen Kurgan, the world champion. He won the championship for people that do challenges. How are they different? Well, they only do challenges like how I did last year. They only do YouTube videos or record videos and then they upload them and just post them on the League of Fire. But they compete for a plaque that has all kinds of different flags around the on the plaque. Like yeah, it's pretty cool looking, and they compete for that. But I think they should have a little bit more with it. But what do you mean? How are they different? You're saying no? All right. But I'm gonna say there's not much difference. I mean, the competition's still there. Everybody's doing it. It's not like head to head. Hey, Boxer, how you doing, bud? Speak of the devil, Jen. Me and Jen were just talking about you, Boxer, last night. I was saying, I wonder where you are. Oh, how tincture is different. How tincture and peppers are different. Uh, the tincture it it brings more of the oils out of the pepper flakes, and when it's soaking, so it pulls all that stuff out. So when you run it through the filter, you're getting all that extra stuff out of it. And once it hits your tongue, you seen how the tincture burn is. It it spreads out going left to right, and then it goes to the back. But when you eat a pepper, sometimes it could just be a tongue burn or complete utter mouth burn where it goes always to the throat, depending on how hot it is. And tell you the truth, I would rather take a Robbie of Dean Weeper than eat a chocolate primatali. But I mean, I like the burn of the chocolate primatali. I mean, it's just a different kind of burn, completely. It's not like I'm not saying the tincture burns like an extract burn, because I have extract. I done drops of tincture. I actually did drops of extract before, and that's even worse than doing tincture drops. But yeah, the pepper burn. They're night and day with between the tincture and peppers. I don't know if I ever tried a Hamatali. I'll have to wait and see until I try one of those. Because all I know is right now the hottest pepper I would say is hotter than a chocolate primatali would be the chocolate warthog. And that one, in my opinion, and I'm sure a few other people who had the chocolate warthog will tell you it's the hottest pepper they ever had. Until I have to try the Hamatali, and then I'll have to put it up in the top 3 or 4 hottest peppers that I ever had in my life. When will Pepper D be released? Did you grow it? Yeah, I can't wait to try it though, because I mean I'm always looking forward to trying some new peppers. It's just a matter of time before we get peppers anyway. My plants, they're still small until I'm able to get some. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some smaller pots, so I'm gonna have to pull my chocolate warthogs out and put them in slightly bigger pots and work them with that. Because I'm trying to grow chocolate warthogs and red warthogs and death spirals. So it's going to be a good summer if one of them produces peppers. That's I'll have to Facebook message him and see what's going on. See how his pods are coming. I haven't seen it. Well, he has. I don't know if he's been posting anything lately. I know he's probably been busy with work and his family and everything else, rightfully so. But I'll have to wait and see. I'll give him a Facebook message tomorrow. 'Cause I do believe I got him on Facebook. I could look him up though. But anyway, guys, I hate to cut this short. I mean, it's a little bit longer than what I was thinking I was going to be on. It's going on almost an hour. I'm going to get going. Got to take a shower. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, maybe not. Hold on a second. What's going on, Clayton? How you doing, brother? Just did some hot sauce. Ate some. Ate a tincture soaked gummy worm. Did a did a drop of my tincture. I said, I even said this. I said, if you came on, I probably will have to do a Robbie dropper. And I said, I'll have to do it for. Yeah, no, it's all right, bro. It's better late than never. You're you're fashionably late. That's all right. Yeah, I said I would do I probably would have to do a Robbie for you. If there's any children in the room, don't do what I do because yeah, any kids in the room, please leave or turn the phone off because this could be dangerous. Save it. All right. You don't want me to do it right now? Okay. Clayton said don't do it right now, so I won't do it. So how was your day, Clayton? I had the peppers on the porch up until halfway through the day yesterday. It was like 60 degrees out. It was cold and it was rainy, so I pulled them back inside. I'm gonna put them back outside probably on Tuesday. Get them back out into outside in the sun. But some of them got that pure leaf, that one leaf you were talking about. I noticed that one that on one of the chocolate ones is starting to come out. right? I have to agree with that one, Clayton. Yeah, today was a long day. I just got to get through tomorrow. I mean, waking up is going to be half the battle, but tomorrow I got to get through the day. Then I'm gonna be with Jen tomorrow. That's the goal for me tomorrow. That's what I have to look. I'm looking forward to that when I spend time with Jen. So when do you start your plans? I mean, you should have started them. I planted some of my plants probably like about 2 months ago, and I only out of all the seeds I planted, which is probably about 18 plants, only about six of them popped up. So I know it's a hit or miss sometimes, but it could have been because of the combination of the water and the soil, could have been the lighting, could have been heat, could have been a little bit of everything. I mean, I'm happy I got a red. Okay, that's probably why. As of right now, I have a chocolate warthog plant, I got a red warthog, and I got two death spirals. Now I just gotta have to transfer them into a bigger pot and go from there. I'll have to try to move the other seeds or see what happens with the other seeds. I don't think anything's going to happen with them. If it didn't happen anything right now, they may never happen with those seeds. But you never know. I still got seed. I still got. I just think you got. I think you just got that. That's your addiction right now, growing hot peppers. Whatever you can make a lot of tincture with those peppers, Clayton. How's your tincture coming? Yeah, I have to agree with Owen Boxer. I plant my first tray. Yeah, but I'm just saying. But I mean, but you're growing peppers. Well, you planted peppers, and the thrill of you growing them, you need to get them hotter. Okay, it needs to get hotter. I think the more my tincture's evaporating, even if it's in this bottle right here, it's pretty hot. I mean, for 151 proof alcohol, I mean, it brings the heat. I burned up some cashier at work today. I just gave her like a little dab on the finger. She wanted to try something spicy, so I gave it to her, and she got lit up. Everybody else, they knew not to try it. I got a couple other people that are eager to try it eventually, but they're going to wait until they're on their lunch break one day when I'm going to have them burn up. I'm not going to have them do any Robbie droppers or anything. Just going to give them like a little drop. But they're not at my level when it comes to eating the spicy stuff. But okay, well you're losing a lot of the tincture, but I guess when the alcohol evaporates, we're going to lose a lot more. So I mean, I haven't been losing too much, but yeah, Jen's going to be going home on Tuesday. She's at her mother's house right now. Yeah, she's going home on Tuesday. It's going to be great, and then she gets to have her dog come home in another day or two. So I'm ecstatic about that. Ah, she is. Yeah, Jen's totally excited. She's a little nervous at also because it's just going to she's going to be home by herself for the first time in like 9 months. But eventually, I'm gonna be going over there a couple days a week, like twice a week or whatever. If I could be over it for 2 days, if I get my days off in a row. Okay, I'll be looking forward to trying some. Yeah, can't wait to see you have Millie come home. It'll be really cool. But anyway, guys, I hate to cut this short. Clayton, I'm glad you made it in here. It's good to see you on here. I'm gonna get going because I'm gonna have to call Jen before I go to sleep. But Clayton, I'll text you tomorrow to see what's going on. But tell somebody you love them. I'm Chili Phil, and this is Phil the Burn.